And we are back. We are back in style. We're
Kelcey's
back
here
in
too.
video.
Here I am.
Kelcey is here. We have snacks. There's going to be a lot of chewing. Hey, dude, what's up?
I am taller than Daniel Radcliffe.
Haha! I knew it. He is shorter than I am.
He's 5'5".
And
I
you
still
are
love him.
Taller than that.
5'12".
Look, they've grouped Elijah Wood and him with him because
Elijah
he's
Rube
also short.
And Rupert Grant. Isn't he's...
Rupert Grint is normal sized.
Yeah, but isn't
That's Ron.
Ron... Yeah, but Ron's supposed to be like a giant. Right?
Yes,
Not a giant,
in
but
the
like
book,
6
he's
foot.
really lanky and like tall and
Also, Emma Watson is the same height. She's beautiful.
She is
Absolutely,
she's
very stunning. But she's the same height as Daniel Radcliffe. And in the movies, all the one time that I've seen each one, she doesn't look the same height as him.
Nope. Tom Cruise is actually the same height as me.
yeah, but Tom Cruise pitches fits about it and like makes people stand
Slouch.
far away and wear platform shoes, and he's dumb.
In his defense, he's awesome.
He's
I mean,
really not.
no,
awesome.
he's
Like,
not.
he's
I
fine.
really
I
like
know.
Tom
I
Cruise.
listened to the
You
episode.
you
and I
like
was
Tom
like,
Cruise's
I don't-
movies.
But Tom Cruise, I feel like if I met him in person,
You wouldn't hate
him and
him.
I would be best friends. Instantaneous, we would
I
be
guess
best
that makes
friends.
sense because we also hate you.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, but two
He
peas.
like traps people in his house and makes them be Scientologists and is insane.
But there are
But-
worse things that he doesn't kill them.
That you know of.
That's a good point. I guess I don't know that for sure. Anyways, we are back.
We are back.
So, hey, I'm going to start with you, Gabe. Hey, dude, what's up?
I watched 3 Harry Potter movies this week.
And that's how we get ideas for episodes.
Well, actually, Kelcey had this idea. I was just watching
This
the
was
movies.
my idea.
Okay,
How
all
dare
right.
you
I was
Take
semantics.
away her credit.
Okay, look, first off, I'm sorry. Second off, Kelcey, hey, dude, what's up?
Not much. Just hanging out. Ready to eat some donuts.
You said the magic words.
So you have to say donuts to get a donut?
You have to
Donut.
say donuts, or
Donut,
else we
donut,
basically
donut.
don't even have donuts. Also, I'm sorry, I kind of cut you off, Gabe. Was there more to your story?
I mean, I did other things this week, but I guess it doesn't matter. You just want your donuts.
Okay, but you guys have, no one's even asked me what I've done this week. No one's
We've
even
been
asked
on
me
air
what
for
you did
2 minutes and 17 seconds. Like, I don't know what
you
you
went
want from
to
us.
work. Like, you're not interesting.
Like, you have to give us more time.
That's fair. All right, Gabe, tell me more about what you did this week.
Listen to the Taylor Swift album. Halloween Horror Nights got canceled.
Oh.
It's been a week of ups and downs.
It has been a roller coaster.
If you could
hasn't
trade all of Taylor Swift's life's work,
Yes, I would pick HHN.
Okay.
Like,
No.
and I'm not saying she's bad, but like that would be my preference.
it? I'm gonna
to have 1 year of HHN?
To have
I'm gonna
every year of
staunch.
HHN.
No, just
disagree.
this year.
Oh, does it end after this year?
No, you get just HHN this year, but you get rid of all of Taylor Swift's previous work.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm definitely not in agreement.
Well, like you're afraid of everything.
Well, I don't know.
So,
First
like,
off,
that doesn't count.
just because I don't like HHN doesn't mean that we should be trading away all of Taylor's accomplishments.
Okay, I didn't come up with the scenario, but I'm
always
going
me.
to pick HHN.
It's always me.
Listen, I don't have anything against all of her work. I enjoy some of it. There's none of it that I hate. There's just some of it that I enjoy more, but I just love
But
HHN.
you, on the whole, prefer HHN to all of. If you had to lump all of the good.
Next year,
and all-
HHN is probably back.
There's,
So you get rid of
I'm not getting rid of all music.
You're
I'm
getting
only
rid of
getting rid of Taylor
all of her
Swift.
music.
Well, but then with none of her work, she's just a mediocre human, and she's not a musician anymore.
You don't know that. She's a good person. She can be a good person without being famous.
That is true, but the things that she does on the scale at which she does that is not sustainable for someone who's not insanely wealthy like a musician.
Well, she could do other things with her talent.
like I'm watching a tennis match.
She's still writing everything. Maybe she's just writing things for other people.
All of her works
I just
are
not,
gone.
Not what I said. She's
All of
just
the songs that she wrote for other people
into obscurity.
gone.
So can she
Just
make
one of
can
us.
she make new songs?
No,
No?
she will never be able to do anything. Her life's work is gone.
Okay.
So you
That's future life,
can have
too.
HHN.
Oh, if it was just me and HHN, man, you can't get rid of all music.
I would actually do that too. We're gonna everybody's music.
Oh, even Gallery 81.
Who?
Oh,
Just kidding.
No, I prefer Gallery 73, but
I prefer Gallery 69. The tribute band between. me
Hey
and
Carmen, what's up?
Stefan. Hey, nothing. I want donuts.
Pitch the fit.
I just like to be asked and included. Okay, Kelcey and I already talked about this. There was a pool party that happened at Kelcey's house this week.
it was not a pool party.
It was a party.
It was
okay.
not a party.
How many people constitute a party? More than 4.
No.
More than 5.
No. 15.
No.
I would say no. I would say a party is 2 separate guests. So like
So
Two
this
separate-
is a party.
no, I wasn't
Oh, because
done.
you're not a guest.
Like one couple, like if it's a couple and there's another couple, like two different invited guests.
And then so the hosts. There's the hosts, and then there's 2 invited guests.
because
to the
before
party.
that it's just my
a
my friend's
couple-
coming over.
yeah.
That's all it was.
So
but
well, then
2
I'm on
groups.
your side.
2 groups of friends came over.
Okay,
Two-
then I'm
2
back on Carmen's
couples.
side.
But we're all one group.
Yeah, but I wasn't invited.
Semantics.
It's not my fault that you have a job.
That is your fault.
I also
Well,
wasn't
then quit.
invited.
Man,
I just
okay.
found out. So
So fun fact, we were talking. We've been talking about donuts. This is what for my Hey Dude, what's up? We've been talking about donuts for weeks, and
Always talk about donuts.
we always talk about donuts. It's one of my favorite pastimes, and baseball. Which welcome back baseball. And we decided we're gonna just eat an entire dozen of donuts on this episode amongst Sour Patch adults. They're just the giant Sour Patch Kids, and that's kudos to Gabe for that joke. I didn't come up with that. And then what are these chocolate cookie things?
They're
so far away
brownie
now.
brittle,
I know, but that
and they're
looks
really
dope.
good.
Well, we'll have to-
Michael just picked them up in a gas station because he was like, "What do you want?
Gas
Text me,"
station
and then
food
left
is-
his phone in the car, and then he just wandered around and gathered things. So that was one of the things.
gas
came
station
back with 3
snacks.
boxes of rice.
Gas station snacks are good.
Yeah.
Imagine going to a gas station and ordering a roll of sushi. I
Yeah,
would
that's
pass.
insane.
Well, that's silly.
Yes,
That's like serial killer.
that's what they do. They
Like,
pay cash at the gas
for
station
sushi.
for serial killer sushi. Anyways, here is our dozen. Oh, fuck!
This is gonna go great.
dozen donuts.
Thumbnail. Okay.
All right, thumbnail done. All right, we're gonna eat donuts. What kind do you guys want to
6
start
minutes.
with?
I want a chocolate cake.
I can get you a chocolate cake. So I got a couple different kinds. I got a chocolate cake. There's like 4 of them, so we each get
Good.
a couple.
I get 4 donuts. Oh.
Okay, interesting. And I got us all an original
Yes.
glaze.
Yes.
And then I got blueberry cake. Mm-hmm. And then I got 2 raspberry filled, which are my favorite. So I had to get 2 of those just
Perfect.
in case one of you guys like
This is
them.
my dinner, so
What would you like? A chocolate or a blueberry or a regular?
I'm gonna
Or
start with
raspberry
the
glaze?
original.
Original?
I don't love filling. I'll eat it if it's the only thing, but I would never take that away from you because there are things I like more. I would take it away from you if I just wanted to.
And I think I'm going to do a blueberry cake. That's what I'm going to start with.
it's like you bowed to me like a
This
penguin.
is filled with something.
Oh, there's something in there.
Interesting.
There's some cream in there.
So
That was the best sentence I've ever heard.
it looks like they gave us filled and not. Yep, those are all
Yeah,
filled.
they're filled with
I mean, I'm not
lies.
mad. It's just like I was taken aback.
Mere seconds after saying you don't like filled donuts. Can I interest you in a different donut?
I'm gonna eat this one because I bit it,
Okay. All right.
and then I'll eat a different one.
So Krispy Kreme, I'm going to be sending you a message on Twitter.
Krispy Kreme, come on the show.
Krispy,
Defend
yes.
yourself. Defend your actions.
Yeah.
Sponsor
Anyways,
us.
so Kelcey, after you're done with that bite, why don't you tell us what we're talking about this week? Because this is your idea.
Okay, I'm a huge, big Harry Potter fan.
He's a Potterhead.
Yes, and then some.
And a pothead.
No. And like I started reading the books, not right when the first one came out, but before the second one was released. I was reading the first one, so it was like 99. So I was wee, and I read them as they came out.
These came out in 1999?
The first one? Yeah. Yeah.
So that means that I was, I
8.
think, in kindergarten,
You were 8 in kindergarten?
Wow.
right?
Nope.
No?
You're 8. You're like in 3rd, 4th grade.
You were in 4th. When did you graduate high school?
2010.
Oh, you were in 3rd grade.
Okay, so 3rd grade.
How old are you?
5th grade.
I'm 28. Although I spent the last 6 months of my life thinking that I turned 30 this year.
No, that's me.
Yeah, well, I understand that now, but there was a realization. We were at Mark and Leah's house the other night, and
I was not invited to that, just so we're all.
you were okay. First off, you weren't even in the
invited,
same
nothing.
state, and I also
Yeah,
wasn't even
last
invited.
Last night I wasn't in the same state.
No, this is the other night, not last night.
Well, you were also there last night.
Okay, you know what? We're even now. Then, okay? Are you happy? Are you happy with your freaking
I'm still not
filling?
happy.
Okay, Gabe, I'm sorry. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I spent the last 6 months thinking that I turned 30 this year. I kept thinking I was 29. I'm 28. I turned 29 this year.
Got another 1 good year left.
I got a whole year back on my life. Can you imagine? Anyways, take it away, Kelcey. Sorry.
Okay. So, first, before I get into my Harry Potter obsession, I'm going to disclaimer. Oh no, it crashed.
It crashed. Oh no.
in the current times, and also more than just right now, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, is being really shitty, specifically to trans people, not only to them, because she's shitty to other people as well. But right now, she's really latched onto being really hateful and judgmental of trans people. If you feel compelled to go and look into that, that's your choice. We've decided we're not going to repeat the things she says because this is a safe, happy, inclusive place, and we're not going to give that any time because it's shitty and it doesn't reflect how we feel, and we're not going to acknowledge that what she said is valid because it's not.
I like to imagine the Harry Potter books just showed up.
Yeah.
You know, like seen that meme?
Yeah.
My favorite thing is that they just have no author. They just showed up as a beautiful piece of art for us.
So obviously,
Do you think Gandalf brought them to us?
no. God, you were the worst.
No, it's definitely Pikachu.
What about Darth Vader?
Neither of you have even
Gandalf?
read these books.
I've listened to 2 audiobooks. Thank you very much.
Fight all of you.
I looked at the book once.
Looked at a book.
Not
once.
even Harry
Not
Potter.
Harry
Just
Potter.
I
a book.
looked at the book. I think I saw
The
one of
one
them.
Harry
There's
Potter book.
7.
I saw one of them once.
And 8 movies.
My
So
brain
anyways.
stopped working. How does that work?
This last one is too intense, so they had to split into 2 movies.
I saw one of those in theater.
It's literally intense, the first one.
Yes, it is.
It's a good joke.
Nice. Solid. So anyways, J.K. Rowling isn't great. If you are part of the Harry Potter fandom and you're kind of grappling with how to continue to be a fan whilst she's being shitty, I think, obviously, I can't sit here and speak for trans people, as I am not one. None of us are. We're all straight people, so we can only relate so much, which is very little. So I know there are a lot of great organizations you can donate to. Daniel Radcliffe specifically for several years has been working with the Trevor Project. So I know he released a response statement to her that's very lengthy, but is worth a read. And it's on their website. They're a great place to donate to, as well as find resources on how to be a good ally. And then if you want to read Harry Potter or listen to the audiobooks or do anything, I promise you can find them used. So whatever you're doing, just let's not give her any more money. She's already got a whole lot and she's not doing anything kind with it. So she doesn't need any more. So you can get them used. You can buy small shop stuff. I have a Harry Potter shirt on right now because I'm a Ravenclaw. And this was a small shop shirt. So she ain't getting any of my money.
Can I ask a question about
Yes.
about this particular thing? So I'm going to disclaim that I've never read the books. I only watched the movies once all the way through. I am not a huge Harry Potter fan. So this is part of where the comedic aspect is going to come in because I don't know anything about
him.
it. So
It will be hilarious.
Yeah, like when he said John Mulaney wasn't funny.
Oh my God.
John Mulaney is boring.
You haven't, okay.
I will sit there and I will watch. We'll revisit this as a group of 3 trio friends at a later date, and I will have watched a John Mulaney.
We can only
something.
fight about so many things tonight. And it's gonna be Harry Potter.
My question is, on the topic of J.K. Rowling.
Rowling. Whatever.
Okay. J.K.R.
Mm-hmm.
What would she need to do, put out to where she starts to redeem herself, or the trans community, the other communities that have been affected by her negativity and her bigotry? How can she start to recover from that, if there is any way for that to happen, in your guys' opinions?
I, again, can't speak for them. So I can't say.
From the outside looking in.
From my point of view, at this point, I don't even think there's anything she could do because she's been on the defensive the whole time. It's not like it was something where it was oh, I didn't have all the information and now I'm learning. It's from the get-go, she says something, and when people call her out on it, her response is, why are you attacking my free speech? Or why do you hate women? Or something else, and then proceeds to defend the shitty thing that she is saying.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily know, first of all, that she wants to get better or be better.
No, she has no care to.
She doesn't.
If the movies were just starting now, maybe she would have put something out.
Yeah.
That was I made a mistake. I'm working on bettering myself. Ask not what I can do for my country.
Yeah, and at this point, I think every lead person in the film has come out and spoken that they don't agree with her.
Against her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Daniel, part of his was saying he can't take away that she's responsible for his career, but that doesn't mean that he agrees with her at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's interesting, and again, to Kelcey's point, while all 3 of us are straight, that does not stop our desire to be allies for the entire LGBTQ plus community. So if you guys out there are you think of anything that you would think and you want to add to this conversation, always feel free to direct message us. This video will be on YouTube, so like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what your thoughts are, because there's only so much that we can take to this conversation. However, yeah, I think it would have to be something where, it would have to be more than a statement. It would have to be maybe a community service of some sort, or where she actually goes and hosts a town hall with the LGBTQ plus community and is able to, I don't know. I feel like if there was any recovery or amends that was to be made, it has to be done in person.
I feel like anything she would be doing would be performative, because she's just so staunch in these views. If she did it, I would think she still thinks this way. She's just doing this because she's sick of everyone yelling at her.
Yeah, it's true. I always want to give hope for people.
Yeah.
But there's also people out there who still won't wear their masks. So.
Yeah, I think she's been
Good point.
given opportunities to recant or say, like, oh, it was a misunderstanding, or, oh, I've learned, but she's really just digging her heels. She's dying on this hill.
Really doubling down.
She really is. It's kind of a
Speaking
bummer.
of doubling down. Take another one
Yeah.
of those.
What do we want? So what kind do you want there, Gabe?
What do we have? I
So-
don't want a blueberry. That's not my.
You don't
not
want
my
blueberry?
thing, no.
So I've got this glazed. It's filled with something.
With something.
How many of the chocolate ones are there? Just 4, right?
There's 3 left. I definitely want one. Kelky,
Me
do you want
too.
one of those?
Yeah.
So then, do you want a second chocolate?
If I knew what was in this glaze nonsense.
It's just like vanilla cream.
Okay, I want a chocolate,
Okay.
It's very sugary.
and then maybe I'll have a.
So
vanilla cream.
what are we transitioning into now while I pass out these donuts?
Okay, so we're going to do 2 things today. The first one is these guys are going to get sorted by the official.
That sounds like it hurts.
It doesn't. So I didn't want to go on actual Pottermore, which they've also rebranded as wizardingworld.com, because I think everyone's trying to rebrand that's associated with her. But I just still didn't want to go on that website. So I found the actual quiz through another website. So that's cool. So we're going to sort them first. And then
One at a time, or are we going to do this?
we're going to do it simultaneously, but I have 2 separate ones. for
Oh,
you
okay,
guys.
cool.
So we're going to each.
What's cool
we're
about
going to
this
get
is you probably
2.
didn't have to make another email
I didn't.
like you did
yes.
like you usually do on
I did.
Pottermore.
And then I'm gonna have to explain that to for sure Carmen, because he doesn't know anything.
Also, yeah, I know lots of things.
He knows
Thank you
nothing.
very much. I know nothing about Harry Potter.
And then after that, we're gonna do the Patronus quiz, which I will explain more when we get.
I
there.
love Patronus, my favorite kind of tequila.
I hate him so much.
I've never done the Patronus quiz. I've done my house before multiple times, but let's see if now that I'm an adult, if it holds up.
We know what they say about the house. It always wins.
Do they say
50 points to Gryffindor.
Also, if you guys are hearing any random phone noises out there, I apologize. It sounds as though Jessica left her phone in this bag that's right over there, and it's just going off. So, and now that we've started this video, there's no stopping.
No going back.
She's allowed.
I'm not advanced enough in my video editing techniques to where I can take 2 videos and seamlessly
mush them together.
splice them together with 2 audios. So, anyways, all right. Take us away, Captain.
Okay, so not you. Can you name the 4 houses?
Yes.
Okay.
It is Gryffindor,
Yes.
Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw,
Yes.
and Slytherin.
Perfect. I'm proud.
We sell
Medium.
their socks.
I don't know. Oh right, I
sell
forgot
their
about that. Okay.
I also know the colors, which
Okay.
is great.
Do you know which one you think you'll be?
I do.
I believe that I am a Hufflepuff. However,
Interesting.
I feel like there's an outside chance for me to be a Gryffindor.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to put 2 of those into like a bin, that's where I would put my money.
Yeah, I would say I was actually going to say the opposite. Like I thought you were going to think you were a Gryffindor, but it was going to tell you were Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I for sure know that I'm not a Slytherin. However, I don't know anything about Ravenclaw except it's a bird and Edgar Allan Poe's involved.
So I'm a Ravenclaw. So look, we've got the description right here on my shirt.
What does it say?
It says intelligence, wisdom, creativity, and originality.
So those are all things that I have. So if
You don't have wisdom
I have wisdom.
or intelligence.
I have
Or
intelligence.
personality. That one of them?
No. But you don't have it.
Is ugly one of those? Because that's you, Carmen. Nerd.
There's I think it's called Puffs. It's like a
Yeah.
Broadway show. I don't know if it's Broadway.
It's
It
not.
might be
It's
off Broadway.
the
Cocoa
same
Puffs?
people who did a Harry Potter musical.
Yes.
which is it's either the University of Michigan or Michigan State. I don't know.
It's somewhere in Michigan. But they did a funny Harry Potter play that is basically just everything happening in Harry Potter from just a group of Hufflepuffs perspectives who are just like, I'm going to class. Meanwhile, Harry's fighting a Cerberus.
Right.
So, shout out. Go watch that
So
whenever
do you
shows
have? What do you think you are?
For a while, I thought I was Gryffindor. And then I took the quiz and got Ravenclaw once, and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, I would have to do
That's not right at all. And then everybody, including your sister, yelled at me that I was a Hufflepuff. And then I took the quiz again as an adult, like maybe 4 years ago, and got Hufflepuff. So here we are.
Interesting.
I have another question. Do you guys remember that video where it was what's that ticking noise?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the first movie I ever saw of Harry Potter.
The
First Harry
Potter Puppet Pals.
Yes,
Did
that's
you
like
see
five
any
of
of the other
those.
ones?
There's like five of
It's a
them,
whole
yeah.
series.
There's more.
Oh
wish-
my god!
I wish
they're
there was
so
more.
Good.
There's
They're
more
so
and the
great.
chicken.
And the chicken.
Oh
But
my
yeah, there's
gosh!
like at least 5
They're
videos.
so great. We'll watch them after.
So that was that. So I had watched the first. I'll explain this in a minute, more in depth. But I saw the first 5 minutes of. No, the first. Honestly, it was the first like half an hour or an hour of Sorcerer's Stone. That's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Hated it. And then I saw the What's That Ticking Noise,
And then you're like, oh, this gets his eye.
and I was like, I'll give this
I'll go
another
back.
chance. And then I saw the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and that's all I had seen for most of my life.
So if I had to rank the books as my favorite in order, which I did this on Facebook a while ago, and I took a poll from because I wanted everyone's opinions. My favorite is 6, and then 7, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. So
Can you give us names for those? Because I have no idea what any of that is.
So 6 is the Half-Blood Prince.
Okay.
7 is Deathly Hallows. 5 is Order of the Phoenix. 4 is Goblet of Fire. 3 is Prisoner of Azkaban. 2 is Chamber of Secrets, and 1 is Sorcerer's Stone.
And which is the one that has Tom Riddle?
2. Wait.
When he's Tom Riddle.
Okay, yeah, the
2,
second
right?
one.
Okay.
But also, the 5th one. I mean, rather the 6th and the 7th. There's a lot of flashbacks to kind of get more backstory. Ooh, I did it. To get more backstory about Voldemort and like all the shittiness. So he's in those two, but like where he's the true villain is the second one.
I remember watching that
It's my least favorite.
and literally texting you guys while in the apartment before we moved here. And I think I said something to the effect of, guys, Tom Riddle is Voldemort. What the fuck?
If I had the ability to like forget everything about Harry Potter and experience it again for the first time, I definitely would. Like I just love it so much.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I just don't like if it was Voldemort, if he had a different name and it was just Voldemort rearranged, but for it to spell I am Voldemort, it's just a little silly.
Well, like it's so funny too because they had to do that in every language, but they released the books in other languages. So like I think in France his middle name is Elvis
Okay.
to make it be I am Lord Voldemort. And then also wands are called baguettes.
Tom Elvis Riddle?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Better name.
It is a better name.
So, yeah, it's just funny to think about having to do that in every language and trying to figure out what's going to work to spell it.
Yeah. Also, if I would have known at the time, because I don't think I understood the gravity until I watched the movies all the way through. I didn't understand the gravity of how much people actually like Harry Potter. So I wish I could have gone back and watched those for the first time with you so that you could have at least had that with me. So you could, because I feel like that's like with Star Wars. I like to watch Star Wars with people for the first time, you know, and see their reaction.
My issue is with even the movies, the books are just they're so different. Like I don't think I've ever sat down to take the time to rank the movies in my favorite order because they're not as good.
That's fair.
Like they're fine. So it gets to a point where I'm like, why are you doing it this? Like there are things where they put in but they change it.
You're in the middle of one of them right now, Gabe. Right? One of the movies?
I'm almost done with number 4. So
And number 4 is the
Chamber-
Order of
no,
Chamber
it's,
of the
Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire. Right. I was just guessing.
Yeah, I see that.
Order of the Phoenix.
No,
believe this pillow-
Goblet of Fire.
Sorcerer's Stone.
First one.
Philosopher's Stone. If you're not in America,
Yeah, because we're so dumb.
Yes.
it's pretty much.
All right, let's take that test, Professor
Okay.
Dumbledore.
So
I decided also if I do get I don't have any Hufflepuff swag, but I'm a proud Hufflepuff. So if this tells me otherwise, I'm disregarding it.
that's fine.
But if I do get Hufflepuff on this quiz, I'm finally gonna buy something Hufflepuff because I have nothing.
I have
No
a lot
Hufflepuff
of
swag.
Ravenclaw stuff.
Yeah,
Blue just goes with everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like
I
blues.
just gotta wear yellow and.
All right,
what it
take it
is.
away. Let's
Okay.
do this.
So let me hit start here. So I'm going to ask you guys the questions.
Okay.
And you're both going to tell me the answer. And there are 26 questions for this one.
Oh, I thought there was. You were going to say there's 26 choices, and I was
Yeah,
like,
hold on, this is gonna be a long video.
No.
this is wow.
I'm pretty sure they all have 4 choices, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one. What
Yes.
would you least like to be called? Ignorant, cowardly, selfish, or ordinary?
Least like to be called.
Yes.
Say that one more time. Ignorant, cowardly.
Selfish or ordinary?
I think for me, selfish.
Selfish.
Oh, interesting. Got to do the same one.
What was your number 2, Gabe? I was my very close second was ignorant.
Yeah. My second. What were they? Selfish.
Ordinary.
Ignorant, ordinary.
And what's the second one? Cowardly.
Cowardly.
Cowardly was my second one.
Cowardly, I don't give a shit because people tell me I'm a
Ignorant,
little
I don't
bitch
give a
all
shit
the
about,
time
though.
because I don't like scary things.
Ignorant just means uneducated.
yeah. Well, that's
I'll be uneducated. I am uneducated.
God.
So-
I'm having technical difficulties.
technical
okay.
difficulties. Also, Kelcey, you have this wonderful new iPad.
I
Kelcey
do.
had to go get an iPad to keep basically Gabe and I in line because she's now, as you all know, as our wonderful content/brand manager. It takes a lot to keep these
two Huffles.
these 2 Huffles in puff.
Also, Michael really wanted one, and I just finally gave in.
What'd you say?
Michael really wanted one, and I finally gave in.
While
Just
you're
being all
while you're
weird.
looking that up,
It's really
I'm
being
gonna see
dumb.
some of these delicious little morsels.
You're not gonna be able to talk for about 2 minutes after you start chewing one of those.
Okay, all right. Well then,
So you know,
Lean away from the microphone.
all right.
ASMR podcast.
I don't want that. I don't want to be one of those guys.
Hey, I'll
This
do
really
anything
hates
once.
me. Okay,
So
I'm just gonna-
also while we're talking, Gabe.
I'm gonna shut everything.
So here's what I'm thinking. You and I,
Mm-hmm.
we develop some land, right? And
We what?
we develop some land. Like we buy
Oh,
some
okay.
land, we
But-
develop it.
okay.
Okay. And we build a Dude Thoughts ranch. Okay.
Dude.
But a dude
I see
dude
what
ranch.
you've done
But it's 2 stories
Okay. Then
because a ranch is only 1 level, so we would be defying the laws of physics with 2 stories of the ranch.
It really doesn't
know?
want to let me
what? Interesting.
And
Just
we
being
have
weird.
a basement.
So
Okay.
it wouldn't be on
What's
a floor. So
going
we'd
on
have to
with it?
move.
go. Hard to say. The internet hates me.
And
Well,
that
let's
does-
just do
For
this.
using the
Let's go
illegal
ahead.
website.
I almost put those in my mouth. I'm just going to pull the quiz up on my computer. And Gabe, you can pull it up on your computer if you want. I'm just going to do this here.
Yeah, what's the website?
Pottermore?
No.
No,
we're
we're not
doing that
doing
one.
that.
What is it? Wizarding World?
No,
It's
we're not
also
doing
not
that
that.
one.
What is what?
I
what
love it when he
It says
listens.
Pornhub
Premium Plus
Premium Plus.
.com/wizard porn.
That's the market for it.
There is probably a market for that for sure.
Just drop this.
Profs.
Sorting House website
God, you are doing
test.
great.
Sorting House
Are your
website
texts
test. Is it
up
Wizarding
to your
World?
Mac?
Is it time.com?
Yeah, my text is in my Mac.
Okay, because I just sent it to you.
Is it profs?
Yes.
Proprofs.com.
Yeah.
Okay. Start. All right. I didn't want to be called selfish. Okay. The next one. Next question. Here on the sorting thing,
Is it not working for you either?
it's the website.
Cool, because I did this earlier today,
Wait, hold on. If I
and it
delete
was
the ad.
fine.
Oh, you have to like click it on like the side. A little bit of the side.
Well, I'm not
The
on
arrow is like weird.
I'm trying to find the quiz still.
No, that's proprofs.com.
Oh, I found it. Okay, I
What
got
is it? Proprofs.what?
Oh, it is proprofs.com.
Yeah.
Proprofs.com. Oh, yeah, you're on a weird one. You're proprofs.com. Anyways, it's
Hold on.
working now.
Duplicate your
I got it. Carmen has
Oh, we got it.
managed to figure something out once in his life.
I figure things out literally minute by minute. I figure things out. Genius things
Okay,
because
I
I'm a
see.
genius.
Okay, who's ready for the second?
I'm ready
question?
for the second
Is
one.
Carmen just gonna use his computer and I'll
No,
just
I'll
answer? Okay.
Okay, we could do that. We could do that.
Okay.
Either way, it's fine. Everything is awesome.
When you're dead,
Yes.
what do you want people to do when they think of you?
Masturbate.
Okay.
Wait, that's not there. I'm sorry.
Miss me and smile. Think of my achievements. Tell stories about my adventures. Or I don't care what people think of me when I'm dead. It's when I'm alive that counts.
I'm clicking tell stories about my adventures.
I think of my achievements.
Okay.
I think. Is this the same as the Pottermore quiz?
Yeah, this is the same
Sounds
one.
different.
When I'm dead, also still, I want people to remember me as the good, the great, the wise, or the bold.
The good.
Either of you want to take a guess at what I'm going to say?
The
The
great.
great.
The great.
That's your Gryffindor bullshit show.
That's what sometimes in these like
Yeah, sometimes you
can
just-
pick
yeah,
what you
you
want to
can
be
know.
in these.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
really?
could answer.
If you
I
just
could,
read
I
the
could go
questions.
through this and answer to get whatever house I wanted.
Interesting.
I would
Okay.
be more interested in Kelcey just
probably
taking the
couldn't.
quiz for us.
No, I couldn't.
From our perspective.
Yeah, I would. There are times when I've done this with Michael where he'll say this, and I'm like,
Do
that
you
might
really
be what
mean-
you think, but that's not how you are.
Interesting. Interesting.
So, I
Okay.
like to be accountability.
Next, number 4.
If you could make a potion that would guarantee you one thing, what would it be? Love, glory, wisdom, or power?
What kind of power are we talking here?
I think like
Probably whatever you want.
I'm going to click power.
love.
Look at you.
Because
I'm
imagine.
just so lonely.
What, I'm so lonely.
All right.
Imagine, but one day, like Monday, it's like, I'm going to fly. And then Tuesday, it's like, I'm going to
No, not
swim.
superpower.
It just meant
like
power.
like political power.
No,
I imagine-
to me, it's superpower.
I imagine this
He's-
is in the Harry Potter
They're not
world.
superpowers in the wizarding world.
Okay, then I have a wand and I can give myself powers.
One thing
no,
about
you can't. I'm gonna kill him.
I
It's
understand.
good you're in the middle.
I know how magic works.
No,
And
you don't.
Magic is look. I have seen Lord of the Rings. I've
you
seen
don't know
magic in
anything
action.
about anything.
I've seen Star Wars. Okay,
What's magic?
the Force.
That's not.
It's
Oh
the same
my god.
thing. All right, next question. Number 5. Ooh, Goblet of Fire.
No. Oh my
It
god.
says goblets.
4 goblets are placed before
fire.
you. What do you think? What do you drink? The golden potion that gives off bright sunspots that dance around the room. A silvery, glittery potion that sparkles as if containing ground diamonds. A thick potion that smells of plums and chocolate. Or a black, inky potion that gives off fumes that make you see strange visions.
Wait, so
That's
you're
drugs.
You're
The
drinking.
last
this.
one's just, do you want to do drugs?
Yeah, seriously.
I think the first one, the golden
The
potion
sunspots.
that gives off bright sunspots. 'Cause everything else doesn't. It's just a smell. I can just light a candle.
Oh, I picked
Well,
the
the silvery glittery potion that sparkles as if containing ground diamonds. That's interesting because gold's my favorite color, but sunspots. What if I don't have my sunglasses? It'd be too bright in the room.
But you would drink it.
But you also have power. So you
I
can
hate
just
him.
And my power for Tuesday is I don't need sunglasses. I'm picking the golden
power for
potion.
Tuesday.
Wait, what's today? Sunday.
I don't know.
This will be releasing on Tuesday.
Podcast magic.
Podcast magic.
Which instrument is most pleasing to your ear? Uh-oh. Violin, piano, drums, or trumpet?
The violin.
If you'll notice, there's no guitar option.
Or Gallery 81, which is interesting. I'm gonna write it. Can I write in? Is this like the political world where I
Unfortunately.
can write in votes?
You can write in Kanye West.
No,
please don't.
definitely do not. Pause. Do not fucking write in Kanye West on your ballots. That's it. End PSA.
And wear your mask, I guess.
Wear your mask.
I
Did
can-
you know that there was a recent poll conducted after Trump tweeted a picture of him wearing a mask, saying he was the most American of all people?
Yes.
There was a 58% increase amongst Republicans in approval of mask wearing.
Surprised.
Shocker. Shocker. Fucking piano. Piano's my answer.
You enter a magical garden. What do you look at first? The luminous pool with something in its depths.
Ooh.
A statue with a twinkling eye. A silver tree with golden apples. Or a talking toadstool.
What is a toadstool?
It's like a large
Toad
mushroom, but you could sit on it.
Stool. You get it? Thank you.
I missed this.
So is it what do you want to look at, or what is your eye going to be drawn to?
I think
first?
you would be choosing. Like, what
Okay.
are you, like, investigating, I think, is the question. Like, what are you kind of going to go check out first?
I would be afraid to approach the statue
Yeah.
with the eye, because that's could be a person just going to go boo, you know?
Like the people in Disney Springs who are metal.
Exactly. Maybe the pool with something in the depths, or
Yeah, man, that pool with something in the depths sounds ominous and scary. I'm gonna
do you like gold apples?
I'm gonna go with the golden apples.
I'm floored.
Silver tree with golden apples.
So
I'm
what is
thinking
it? A toadstool? Is it a toad?
No, it's like a large mushroom.
Oh, I'll talk to a mushroom. We'll do that one.
like
I
Toad.
think
What are your
I might be
secrets?
wrong.
Wait, like
mushroom?
Toad
Good chance I'm wrong.
from Mario
Oh,
Yeah.
that does
Toad.
make sense. Wow.
is a toadstool because his head's a mushroom.
Yeah.
And the X-Men
Oh my god.
are called X-Men.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter, so because I tweet every time these people have stupid
Which
thoughts.
is often. Dinosaurs didn't exist.
Okay.
Dude thoughts or genius thoughts? Stupid thoughts is not one of those.
Same thing.
No, it's true.
4 boxes are set before you. Which do you open? A plain jet black box with a silver rune that you know to be the mark of Merlin. Does everyone know who Merlin is?
He's a
The
wizard.
car
Harry.
guy.
You hit him.
Merlin for 300,000 plus miles cars.
Oh, like the fish
The oil change guy.
from Finding Nemo.
There's Merlin oil. No, it's no Merlin. There's an oil change company called Merlin.
What's the next
Are you
option?
talking about Midas?
No, Merlin.
I have no idea what you're talking
Is
about.
this like regional?
It might be.
It might be a Chicago
Now
thing.
that I say that, Merlin.
we don't need you to keep saying
Merlin!
it. We heard you the
Merlin's
first time.
beard.
Why
Okay.
why is the car shop mailing me a black
Okay,
box?
a golden box. I wonder what Carmen will say. With carved feet that warn secret knowledge and unbearable temptation
Carmen loves
lurk within.
Gold, but he hates feet.
I don't mind feet. I don't like unbearable temptation lurking within things, though,
Yeah,
as a
that's fair.
rule of thumb.
Then why are you friends with me?
Oh, that's a great question. I forget. Are we not friends? We're not friends.
No, because I didn't invite you to my house.
And I didn't invite you to my house. So why are you here?
I invited her.
A plain pewter box that says, I open only for the worthy. Or a tortoiseshell box that sounds like something living is squeaking inside.
You could be a puppy.
Could be a kitten. Could
In
be
the
a
Harry
puppy.
Potter world, it's probably not a puppy.
Could be an
More
owl.
likely to be a kitten.
Could be an owl
Or
or a
toad.
dragon egg.
Well, toads don't squeak. It could be a dragon egg, but I don't know that would squeak. But a baby dragon might.
Also, you know how they in the Goblet of Fire they gave them each a little baby dragon?
Yeah.
I wonder if they got to keep those. Does the book say if they got to keep those as a pet?
So I think it was, just imagine that you have like a little action figure and someone bewitches it to move. So
Oh,
it's
so
not
it's
like,
not- it
it's not like a
wasn't-
teeny, it's not like a baby
Gotcha.
dragon.
It was just
Yeah, it was just like a toy that was bewitched to be
You
more
almost had me
interesting.
interested in the books just now.
Oh,
okay.
I have all of them on audio
Oh.
if you want to listen, because I know you
I
won't
do.
read them. Okay, so perfect. So you have 2 options. You don't have to buy them, which I know you wouldn't. And you have a commute, so you have time to listen to these things.
Yeah, I actually very much would enjoy that.
Let me get back to you on that.
Dylan gave me the first 2.
I'm going to
Yeah,
choose.
I have all of them.
I actually am going to go with the plain pewter box that says I open for the worthy.
I'm saving the puppy.
Okay.
Okay. I like that.
What a weird picture. What smell is the most appealing to
For those who
you?
don't know, it's a very conclusive picture of 4 very different women.
Just cuddling and having
Just
a good
cuddling,
time.
yeah.
It
Okay.
is very well represented of different ethnicities.
Yes,
I'm
it's
very proud.
Everyone, it's diverse.
Very
It's
diverse.
inclusive. What smell is most appealing to you? Home, the sea, fresh parchment, or a log fire?
Isn't parchment paper?
Yeah, but it would be like.
Yeah,
Crisp,
like fresh
like-
paper.
So fresh
That's
paper.
a Ravenclaw answer.
Do you remember papyrus?
Oh.
This man's inventing
It
papyrus.
says
Man's-
fresh parchment,
Oh, okay, I'm
but
going with log
because I
fire.
don't have the quiz in front of me and I'm looking at it from an angle, I thought it said a French apartment.
Yeah,
It is.
So I'm going to go
French
with the
apartment.
C.
the sea.
And
This
if,
one,
if
yeah.
you couldn't hear me, I picked a log fire.
A troll breaks into the headmaster's study.
Gasp.
Order the following items in the order that you would save them. Dragonpox cure that the headmaster has nearly completed. Student records going back 1,000 years. A book of indecipherable ruins that have been thought to been owned by Merlin.
The car guys.
Anyways.
They have no commas in this. It's so annoying.
It's fine.
Also, there's
It's
an
3
Asian
things.
woman as the picture on this one.
Yeah, she's got some. Cool
I'm
glasses.
going to do...
So there's the cure,
Yeah.
the book, and the records.
I'm going to do Cure,
Okay.
Book, Records. That's actually going to be my order.
Okay, perfect. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one.
Is dragonpox deadly? Does it kill people?
Yeah. It's like it's like
More deadly?
coronavirus, but worse.
Okay. So that's okay. So cure,
Yeah.
then records, then book.
Cool.
What was
Oh,
the
look.
book?
It's a Merlin one.
Merlin's
It's like a
book.
history book I would compare it to, I guess.
All right, we have a would you rather question now.
my
We
favorite.
love Would You Rathers.
Forget your best friend.
What would you rather be? Trusted, liked, praised, feared, envied, or imitated?
Trusted. I don't know, trusted or liked.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was surprised you said trusted.
I think liked, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I think for me, it would be imitated.
You would hate to be imitated?
Wait, this is
Imitation
hate?
Yeah.
Would you? No. What would you
sorry,
rather?
You're right.
Oh, I was also
Yeah, I would
I'm
rather
sorry,
be
I'm
imitated.
sorry.
Like, who would
I
hate
was
to be
thinking
liked?
about the first one.
Yeah. Like, I hate people
I
liking
was thinking
me.
about the first one. I got confused.
Okay.
Imitated. Interesting, because I also thought you would say liked.
I don't really
You
care.
want someone to like you and then imitate you.
I want someone to like me, but I don't care if someone likes me. If someone was imitating me, I'd be like, oh, that makes me happy. That brings happiness
What
to
if
my
they were
heart.
doing a bad job?
Then I would teach them how to do it. And I'd also teach them how to say goodbye.
Okay.
So far, where are we? Like 12
Less than
out of
halfway.
26?
Yeah, 12
All
out
right.
of 26.
What do you think we've been have we fabricated any of our answers so far?
No, for the most part, I feel like you guys are on brand.
Okay, cool.
Which of the following do you have the most trouble dealing with? Hunger,
Gabe's answer is right there.
Being
we
ignored.
we don't need to go any farther.
cold, boredom, loneliness. I don't know. Gabe also hates being lonely.
I do.
I also hate being cold.
I'm cool with being bored.
You're never cold. It's your dream to be cold.
All right, being ignored. That's my real answer.
Mine's definitely either hungered or being ignored or lonely. Dealer's choice. I trust Kelcey's decision on this one.
I've never been around you hungry, so I only have other people's words to go on. But I feel like I'm going to go with loneliness.
Okay, I trust your.
Okay, that was.
All
Once
right,
we
here
finish
you
this
go,
quiz, we can
Carmen.
have another donut.
If you could have a superpower, which would you choose? Read minds, invisibility, change the past, change your appearance, talk to animals, or super strength?
That's tough. I'm between talk to animals and super strength.
I would do change my appearance
Yeah,
just because I can like sneak around. You might as well be invisible. You can change your appearance.
that's true, because you could change into someone unassuming.
I don't give a fuck what an animal has to say.
All right, talk to animals. I'd love to be able to
I
have
get
a
the vibe of
conversation.
what Hazel's telling me.
How would you like to be able to tell Captain Phasma stop chewing on the corpse?
She won't stop.
She's a cat.
She's not gonna stop.
She doesn't care if you tell her that.
Oh, listen. The only reason cats are bitches is because they don't speak human.
No, they know exactly what we want.
I got a feeling that if we could communicate with cats, we would be very alike.
Okay, here's the thing. You can train a dog because a dog wants your approval. You cannot train a cat because the cat does not give a shit what you think about the cat.
Right. However, if I told the cat, there's no laws saying that I can't just get rid of you.
White claws.
No laws when you're drinking the claws. If I said, Captain Phasma, if you chew on this cord one more time, I will throw you out of the house. And there are cats out there that
She
are
loves
not
being
nice.
outside.
No, she would get eaten by those cats. You see, there's like mountain
But
lions
she's
in our
a
neighborhood.
cat, so she would think that she would be the best outside.
Correct.
Okay.
Because
I'm
all
gonna cut
cats
this out of
think
here.
they're the
Then
best.
Just because you can talk to them doesn't change what they are.
Yeah.
That's. I think I could reason with.
Okay,
with
well
Phasma.
then.
Well,
You
that's
have your
because you're
answer.
you.
And
Right.
the Gryffindor.
10 points for Carmen.
No.
Whatever
points.
house.
That's how the
is
book.
that?
Every book ends.
Which of the following would you most like to study? A centaur. Does everyone know what a centaur is?
It's half horse, half
half person.
person. It's man legs, horse head.
No, opposite.
Oh,
It's the horse body and the man top.
man top, peen top.
But they have all, just to clarify, they have all four of the horse legs because there's the
Yes.
one that's like,
Yeah,
From,
like
um,
Hercules.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
is
the-
what is Phil? He's no. He's the goat. He's a bottom goat.
Right.
or Mr. Tumnus from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He's
I've
also
never
a
seen those
goat.
movies.
Yeah.
Also
Okay.
books. Say you haven't read a book.
I haven't read a book. I'm very
Thank
vocal
you.
about me not reading a book.
Left foot,
Okay.
right foot, right.
In the beginning was the world.
Mer people,
They call me Ishmael.
ghosts.
It was the best of times.
If you could tell me anything about They Call Me Ishmael, I would give you money.
It's Moby Dick.
I don't think that's
But
what
like,
you
can
meant.
you tell me anything about it?
Yes. Okay. So the captain is a rugged guy who is misunderstood, but he's not transphobic. He was very progressive.
He's not the author of the book.
No. They don't. They call the captain Ishmael. It's a metaphor, and I don't have enough time to explain it to you, Kelcey.
No, I know the metaphor.
Do
the
you
metaphor
though?
for
You're really talking like you
climate
don't.
change. The whale is climate change.
It's a
And
giant white
Ishmael
whale.
is the Democrats. And
Okay.
Isn't Ishmael trying to kill the whale?
yeah, he's trying to kill climate change.
No. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know what I'm talking about. I've read the book.
I also have
you
read
have
the book.
not read
He
that
just-
book.
Here's the thing with these kind of books,
You've
though.
not
You can
even
interpret them
looked at those
any number of
books.
ways.
I've never seen Moby Dick.
It's not enjoyable. I had to read it for AP English. It was not good. I mean, I didn't like it. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I just say I hated it.
As a kid, I saw like one of the Sherlock Holmes movies, and then I went to. Remember when you used to have like a book fair in school?
Oh yeah.
And then I bought
Scholastic
one of
book
the
fair.
Sherlock Holmes books, thinking it was going to be like this cool movie I
shit's
just
gonna
saw,
hit.
where Robert Downey Jr. like slow motion moved out of the way and everything. I have a punch. Unbearable. I didn't understand. It was like reading the Bible.
You can't understand the Bible.
With all those
No,
thus
it's-
and these, that's what I meant. Like I
I was
understand.
like-
I'm an adult now. Like,
Yeah. Do you guys remember? I think the last book I read all the way through was The Outsiders.
I read the Hunger
that-
Games series. It's the last book I've read.
That was like-
I
all the way
think I
through.
read that in 6th grade.
But here's the thing.
Which-
I
Did you not have required reading at your school?
I
did,
did. But
I
I
didn't
also
do it.
scored
you
touchdowns.
guys.
I just didn't do it, and I talked my way out of getting failed, and I talked my way into getting extra credit.
You're gonna be a Gryffindor. There's no fucking way.
Also, I listened to 6 audiobooks this quarantine. I think I'm doing all right.
I bought
yeah,
a
but
book.
like they're all like self-help books.
No,
book.
they're development books.
They're self-help
That's
books,
that's
but
what
you
that's what
like
that
you're
is.
not reading like fiction.
No. Yeah.
You know what? I'm reading a
Fiction's
book
dumb.
right now. I'm about
You
20
like Star Wars.
That's different. That's actual events. That's
I
nonfiction.
hate him. I quit.
Wait, so we got Centaur?
Mer people, ghosts, werewolves, vampires, goblins, and trolls.
Oh my.
This is what I want to be?
No, what do you want to study?
What do you have to study?
So centaurs in the Harry Potter universe are very versed in like reading the stars. And they don't really tell the future, but they can kind of tell the vibe of what's going to be happening. Like,
And they
oh, some
eat
shit's about to
unicorns,
go
right?
down.
They eat the blood of unicorns?
Nope, that was Voldemort.
Oh. Wasn't he a centaur originally?
No, he was Tom Riddle.
in the back of someone's head.
Right. That's like a human centaur.
No, it's not.
Human centipede.
Closer.
What's closer? I'll give you that.
Mer
I would
people
like to
also
study-
in the Harry Potter universe are pretty intense and scary and have fangs.
Yeah, I've seen
I
that.
do remember that.
In the,
Yeah.
in the movie I'm watching.
Yeah, that one's in the Goblet of Fire. Where
They
show
almost
them.
killed Ginny.
Well, not really, but
Aren't you proud of me for knowing that? Vampires. Werewolves. Werewolves. I'm picking werewolves.
I think I'm gonna pick Ghost just because I'd like to die and become a ghost and not just die.
in the Harry Potter universe,
Ghosts are scary, though. I don't
I don't
think
they
like ghosts.
explain it in the movie because it was in the 5th movie after. Spoiler alert: Sirius dies, and Harry's like goes to talk to Nereus.
Sirius Black.
Oh my god, it's not in the book. So dumb. Waste of my time. And then he goes to talk to Nearly Headless Nick to ask him about being
Yeah.
a ghost, and he kind of goes into like you decide when you're still a person that you want to be a ghost, and you like leave somehow a part of your soul, not like a Horcrux, but like a part of
Okay.
your spirit before you die. You've like designated it and like left it so that it's on Earth, but you can never cross over. Like he says, it's a cowardly thing to do
Oh.
to be a ghost. But
Well, good
again,
thing I'm a coward.
So if you change your mind later on,
I don't think you can.
they don't go. He didn't go into it to that extent, so I can't say for sure.
what do you think in your heart of hearts?
I think you could, if you were far from death still. Like if you as a teenager were like, I'm gonna be a ghost, and then when you're like in your 40s, you're like, you know what? No, I don't need that. I'm gonna take that back. But not like if I point a spell at you to kill you, you can't be like, I don't want to be a ghost anymore. I don't wanna be a ghost.
Right.
Like I think you would
No,
have to
but I
go
mean,
and
like,
do magic.
Yeah, like let's say it's like, your will. Like you're
Yes.
as a teenager, I want to leave my soul on the football field, but as an
Right.
adult you're like, I'm going to leave it on a different football field. I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah, I feel like all those ghosts made those decisions as teenagers because right now the last place I would want to roam the halls of is my high school.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know
Same,
if they pick
yeah.
where they're ghosts. But they pick that they
Are they
staying-
staff? Do they get paid?
They do not.
Do
get
they
paid.
age?
Well, the one of them is a teacher, but I don't know if he gets paid. But he does get room. and board.
Imagine the budget cuts. And they're like, guys, we got to start outsourcing to ghosts. All right, what is
Our
this?
jobs.
What subject at Hogwarts would you be most interested in studying? Everything.
Definitely not that
That's what
one.
I said.
Yeah.
Apparition, hexes and jinxes, secrets about the castle, transfiguration, broom flying, or care of magical creatures.
That's the one I want.
I'm not surprised.
Because I can talk to them.
What's apparition?
Apparition is where, like in the 6th book, is when you have to take a test to be able to do it. It's kind of like how we have to get a driver's license. You have to get able to do this, and it's where you like kind of at the snap of a finger. Like you turn on the spot and you think of somewhere else, and then you
Yeah.
show up in that place. Different than
So
a portkey.
teleportation.
Kind of, but more intense.
I
Not all your body comes with you.
If you do it wrong, yeah.
Oh.
would probably be the most interested of secrets about the castle, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah.
You keep your secrets.
Keep your secrets.
You and your friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll. He insists that one of you fight him before you can cross. What do you do? Confuse the troll. Have all three of you fight without telling the troll. Volunteer to fight. Draw lots to see who fights.
I feel like it depends. Is it the three of us?
Sure.
Sure.
We're three friends.
The
Chilling in
three
a hot
best
tub.
friends that anyone could have.
5
I
feet
would try to
apart.
confuse the troll.
That's also what I think. Because I don't want to fight a troll. Trolls are big.
Yeah, I would
But-
use that as a last resort.
Trolls are big, but they're real dumb. Just
Yeah,
so
I
That's why you
think I
need to
could.
confuse.
So the confusing them would be very easy, but I think the fighting them, if you're skilled whatsoever, wouldn't be too,
Right. I mean,
Difficult.
Harry did it in the first book. So.
yes, on accident.
And
In the
he won.
bathroom, right?
But they did have all three of them. Yes,
Yeah,
in
that's
the
true.
bathroom. Well done, Carmen.
See, I remember things from the movie,
Yeah, you
which
would
is where I
definitely be the
gained all my
Hermione.
information.
yeah,
So the three of us.
We could do that.
yeah, I would carry us through everything.
Carmen's
right.
the chosen one.
That's what
Carmen
they call me.
believes he's the chosen one.
Also, one of my favorite lines in all of Harry Potter is when Harry goes, "But I am the chosen one." I
Yeah.
like his little snarky hair.
That
his most
that
Gryffindor
is a funny
thing about
moment.
him.
That is for sure a funny
But-
moment in the fifth one.
The funniest scene in all of Harry Potter was a deleted scene that I saw yesterday while watching Goblet of Fire. Is in the beginning when the other schools show up
Yeah.
to Hogwarts. They do like these intense, intimidating walks in.
Yeah.
And I made a joke about how like, oh, Hogwarts would they would just walk in the room.
Yeah.
And then Alyssa was like, oh no, there's a scene where they sing the Hogwarts
Yeah, it's
theme.
Hogwarts, Hoggy, Hogwarts.
Yeah.
That's the
And I
song.
saw the scene and I was like, how the fuck was that cut? Because that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because
Yeah.
they are so passionate about this stupid school
They got
thing.
cut because it's not supposed to be funny, but it is.
But that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it
I
was
wish
so
it would
funny.
I wish it would have been something along the lines of how they introduced the teams in dodgeball, and you have
I don't love
Ben
Ben
Stiller's
I
whole
also
team.
don't love Ben Stiller.
Oh,
It's all right. John Mulaney's not funny, but I can't like Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
Whatever.
okay. We each get one.
Who
That's
doesn't
it.
even have a career anymore, I don't think.
What are you talking about?
What's the last thing he's done?
I don't know. John Mulaney has. Even though he has no career anymore, doesn't mean you should just be bashing him.
He has a
John
career.
Mulaney has a career because he's funny.
John Mulaney is actively doing stand-up comedy and
And
writing.
he had a TV show that's like Sesame Street-ish.
Yeah, and Netflix just bought. a
Okay.
second one.
Anyways, next question.
Yes, but on that note, there actually is a video of on set that day, Daniel Radcliffe saying that the Bobatons and the other guys have like really great songs.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, what do we have? Hogwarts, Hoggy, Hoggy." Like, just it's pretty.
It
funny.
was, I laughed so hard watching that scene because I had just watched both of them. So in my head, it ran congruently.
Yeah.
And then Dumbledore was just like, let's welcome our new guest with our favorite tune. Huggy, huggy, Hogwarts.
Freight
it's
Trains
like
by
their
Gallery
alma
81.
mater. Okay. You know that a fellow house member cheated on a test. This is like a question they ask on every job application ever.
Yeah.
You got the second highest grade in the class. Your housemate was the highest.
Who'd they cheat on?
They probably just like had all the answers written on their arm or
Ah.
something. Professor Flitwick confronts you and asks if they were cheating. What do you do? Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is willing to come in first by cheating, he deserves to be found out. You'll make up the house points your classmate loses by coming in first. Tell Professor Flitwick to ask your classmate and tell your classmate that if he won't tell the truth, you will. Lie and say you don't know, but hope that Professor Flitwick still finds out. If you knew someone was cheating, you wouldn't wait for Flitwick to ask you. Tell him before the test started.
I'm going with lie and say you didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I ain't no
Same.
snitch.
I also ain't no snitch. But I also like, that's the only option that says don't rat out your friend.
It does not say this person's your friend.
Oh, well, it's the
You're a
only
housemate.
It's the only one because I just wouldn't. I don't care if you cheated. That's great. I don't care. So I would just lie and say I didn't know.
But I would hope that they got found out. I just wouldn't be the one telling them.
Ugh, whatever.
Look,
Now
I'm
this
from
is a
Chicago.
picture.
You don't even know.
Which path do you take? Twisting leafy path through the woods, a dark lantern-lit alley,
Nope.
a wide, sunny, grassy path,
Mm.
a cobblestone street lined with ancient buildings.
A wide, sunny, grassy path. There's no ghosts over there.
You
It's
don't know that?
too sunny.
A cobblestone street lined with ancient buildings.
Like when we were in Italy.
Wait, I want to take it back. No, I like the sunny path.
Which nightmare would scare
Oh,
you most?
gosh.
Oh, Carmen's already afraid.
I don't like any of them.
None, look at this girl dreaming of
Of a
a sheet ghost.
On a street. It's like Charlie Brown from the
Yeah, it
cartoon.
seriously
Yeah.
is. They don't even have eye holes cut out of it.
It's hey, don't touch my eye holes. Get your hands off
You
my
have
eye
8
holes.
eye holes.
None of your friends or family know who you are. Being trapped in a dark room with an eye peering at you through a keyhole. Ew. Being caught up high with no handholds. Being forced to speak in a funny voice so everyone laughs at you. If that's your nightmare, you live a sheltered life.
Can you imagine like being so afraid of doing a voice that you have a nightmare? Imagine this being a crippling nightmare. Look at how much pain she's clearly in. It's a crippling nightmare. She can't see through it.
I'm gonna go with the dark room with the eye in the keyhole.
I'm gonna go with none of your friends or family knowing who you are.
I'm pretty sure I said the handhold one. That's so interesting. I don't like heights, though.
Heights, I don't mind.
I don't like them. You
I also
could
don't
die.
mind.
I don't
But,
mind heights.
Like, because I know that after I'll wake up, and because it's a dream, my friends and family, eventually I'd wake up and be like, oh, that was weird. The dark one, I'd be like sweating. The dark room with the eye peering through the keyhole.
All right.
And I had a dream I was like high up the other day, and I almost fell off the
I
bed.
hate them. I hate them so
Yeah, it was
much.
terrible.
There's I think a certain point at which you're no longer considered like if I was standing on top of the roof, no worries. If I was standing on top of double that, that's fine. No worries. If I'm standing like some of those videos where the guys are standing on top of the buildings that aren't done being built and they're doing flips, that is to a point at which you're no longer at a
Dude,
height.
we walked up all those stairs in London, and we were at the highest point in London, and that I was like terrified.
No, that I'm fine
I was
with.
like glued to the wall. You would have died.
I know. They had a fence.
Yes, but if you had fallen over it, you would have died.
Yes, if I would have fallen over.
Okay, well then you're not allowed to use that argument for why you won't go on a cruise ship anymore.
That's different.
It's the same.
If you fall in the water, you're more likely to live than if you fall from height.
First off, there are sharks waiting at the ready at the
hate
side of these cruise ships to just swallow you whole.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna hurt.
It's definite
They
death.
swallow you whole?
You digest in their bellies.
Yeah, you're alive.
What are you,
Didn't you ever
Jonah?
see Pinocchio?
No.
It's not great.
Wait, Pinocchio. They call me Ishmael.
I hate- They
With
don't.
with the white whale.
It's blue.
The whale eats Pinocchio, right?
Yeah.
A whale does eat Pinocchio, yes.
Really? No, that was actually a guess. I'm just
Okay.
taking you from rides at Disney.
Okay.
Is there a Pinocchio ride at Disney?
Is there a Pinocchio?
There's a
ride?
Pinocchio's
Disneyland.
Pizza. Oh, never been there.
What's the ride?
There's Disneyland. There's like a fairy tale storybook.
That's where
Yeah,
I
you
did
go
it.
through them.
That's
Yeah.
the one. Let's go to Disneyland together.
Yeah, I already
All
said
of us.
that.
Let's just do that. Let's just do it. Dude Thoughts goes to Disneyland. Next question.
You're walking down the street late at night and hear a cry you're fairly certain has a magical source. What do? Withdraw into the shadows, reviewing offensive and defensive spells that might be appropriate. Draw your wand to try and discover the source. Proceed with caution, keeping a hand on your still concealed wand. Draw your wand and stand your ground.
What's the question again?
There's a scary noise down the street and it's nighttime. What are you going to do?
Withdraw.
You're
to the
pretty sure it's
shadows.
magical. The noise. Withdraw to the shadows?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to
I'm-
wait for it to come to you.
Yeah.
But here the thing is Gabe's reviewing offensive and defensive spells that might be appropriate.
Right. So he's hiding, but assuming that he's going to be approached by this rather than approaching the thing.
I think that I would like to proceed with caution, keeping a hand on your still concealed wand.
I feel like Carmen's answers have been all over the place, so I really don't know where he's going to go at this point.
And I'm answering from the heart.
I would,
Yeah.
believe, I would say
Honestly.
that's true.
Honestly,
Honestly, from the heart.
Carmen's a liar.
No.
A muggle approaches you and says, "You're a wizard." How do you react? Ask them why they think so. What makes you say that? Agree and offer a sample of a jinx.
Like your cat.
Agree and walk away bluffing. express your concern and offer to call a mental hospital. So in this scenario, you are a wizard, and the muggle has found you out.
What's a muggle?
A non-magic person. It's their racism.
Okay. What's the one where you're? Is it mudblood where you're half and half?
Mudblood is actually their racism.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So what's
Because yeah.
That's true.
So
Mudblood is if like I'm
half wizard, half human?
no, it's
No.
both of your parents are non-magical, and you are born and you are a witch or wizard.
And Hermione was a mudblood, right?
Yes, but it's offensive. Don't say that word.
Okay, but
You
I'm not
can,
calling. I'm not
But I
calling
just want you
someone
to
a mudblood.
understand that
You're
it's
being a
offensive.
No, that's good to
They
know.
make it sound in the book as though it is equivalent to the N-word.
Oh, that helps put it into perspective.
And there's like 13-year-old dicks just throwing it around.
For a second there, I didn't know where that sentence was going, and I thought that you were literally
Throwing
talking
the
about there's
dicks around.
13-year-old penises just
Yeah.
in the book
Yeah,
flapping
Harry
around.
Potter. The wands are actually penises
Penises?
in the books.
Oh, then this makes this quiz much easier. Okay, so a muggle who is not a wizard or witch
Right.
approaches me. Mm-hmm. I am a wizard.
They're saying like,
so-
I know
Oh, okay,
that
okay,
you're
okay,
a
okay.
wizard, and they're not supposed to know. It's what's called the statute of secrecy.
Yeah.
So they're not supposed to know. There's all these things that keep them from knowing about it.
I would ask them why they think so.
I would also do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Agree. I really feel like you would be like, yeah, watch this.
Yeah. Look at me. Look at my power.
Ha!
I just got this from a quiz I took. I have power now. Whoosh.
Stars or moon?
Stars.
Moon. Moon. Some would say he looked like a smudge.
Rick and Morty. Yes.
Yes,
I get
okay.
it.
All right.
I do recall that one.
Okay,
That
good.
was Morty's Mind Blowers?
Yes, it was. It was.
I know stuff.
What?
Yeah, I know
Look
some
at you.
stuff.
They call
So
you
impressive.
Ishmael.
you. Forest or river?
River.
Yeah. Agreed.
I love that restaurant, Forest Rivers.
Four Rivers. Ooh, that's
I am on top of it tonight.
That's a
This is
butt.
great.
Heads or tails? Look, they censored his
That's a
head.
penis or a butthole.
Hey, it censored the penis and the butthole. Heads. I always choose heads.
And you know what they say? Tails never fails. So
Who
I'm
says
going.
that?
People from the Midwest. I don't
Dawn
know.
or dusk?
Ooh, dusk. Like those
So
sunsets. That's a pretty sunset.
Dawn is early.
Sunrise
Or
or
sunset.
sunset.
Dusk. Golden hour.
That's nice. Also, it's not early. So,
Yeah, exactly.
if you could pick any house to be sorted into, which would you pick?
I'm gonna pick Slytherin. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You'd be a
This
great.
house, though, I would live there.
I want to know what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna say I'll let the Sorting Hat decide where I should be because I just don't. I don't care. I don't like wake up in the morning going, "Fuck, I'm a
I don't either, but like,
fuck."
I just love Hufflepuff.
Ugh.
Huggy Hogwarts.
What would it be for Slytherin?
That was just the whole
that's
school.
the whole school.
Oh yeah, because Hogwarts is not a house.
I think I would let the Sorting Hat do it.
okay. Okay, Gabe.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Drum rolls for Gabe.
All right, what's Gabe's?
Hufflepuff!
Hey, and Carmen is drumroll. Hufflepuff.
It's funny because we had
Look at
different
these
answers. Like
nerds.
we had a lot
Wow.
of different. You're the freaking nerd. You're Ravenclaw. We're dorks.
Yeah, but I'm a dick.
That's fair.
Wait, hold on. You might belong in Hufflepuff where they are just and loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Those patient Hufflepuffs are true and unafraid of toil.
Ooh, it rhymes.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
so
Toil.
at the beginning of every year, and this isn't in every book because a lot of times Harry is already doing shenanigans, so he's
Yeah.
not there. But at the beginning of every school year, the Sorting Hat is brought out of the headmaster's office and comes down in the Great Hall and recites a song, and then does nothing but write the song for the next year for the whole time. So right before the sorting ceremony, which is like a huge deal.
The hat writes the song.
Yeah, well, he doesn't write it; he just in his head he knows it.
So, but hold on. So the hat has two jobs. For
Yeah.
one day, it sorts everyone into the house for the upcoming school year.
Yeah.
And the rest of the 364 days, it's just in seclusion writing a song.
Yeah. Well,
That's how the
I'm
Beatles
not
were
going to
started.
say only that because
They originally were just a sorting hat.
he has made other appearances in the books that have led to victory occurring.
and one of them was when Harry took a sword out of him and killed a basilisk.
Correct.
That was a good one. Also,
In my
doesn't
least favorite book.
the Sorting
the
Hat,
best one.
Like, if you tell the Sorting Hat, I want Hufflepuff, he'll just...
It depends. If they typically in the book, they don't always ask that question, the Sorting Hat. So it's like if it comes
on the
neck
fence.
and neck, if it's like, oh, it really could be either, dude. Like, do you have a preference? Because it's like, man, you could really thrive in either one of these settings. Which one do you want to be in? That'll push it over the edge. But there are sometimes it just knows. Like, it's not going to give you that choice because it's like, I know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
So Slytherin and Gryffindor are completely different, right?
No, they're the only difference
They're two
is...
sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
I need you to elaborate because I
Have
don't
you
understand.
never heard that phrase before?
No, I have. I'm just trying to envision
So
this
they're
analogy
both
coming to
like-
fruition. Speak to me in Star Wars.
Okay.
I
okay.
won't.
I will not. Spoke to me like I was.
I would
said I was
say-
stupid. I'm not
I
stupid.
mean, I got this. I would say, like, Han Solo would be a Gryffindor. Would you agree with that?
He's too. I don't think he
Cool?
has loyalty to enough other people. Like, he's very. I feel like honestly he would almost lean more Slytherin, not because he's like an evil racist, but because he's very like independent and for himself.
Okay.
Other than Chewie and eventually Leia, he doesn't really like.
and Luke
He's not gonna like throw down for other people eventually.
and the rebellion.
I disagree because I think Han just has, like, a close group of friends.
Okay. All right. Speak to
but
me.
still,
in,
even I don't know.
Which so does Harry. Harry has, like, 4 friends.
But Harry,
How often did he talk to the Irish one?
But Harry,
Ron?
even though he only has
Well,
4 friends,
yeah,
he would
but
still like
there's another
die
one.
for any of them just to be like, nah, I'm not. It's the right thing to do.
Han did die for them.
Han died for his
because
son.
of his son. Yeah,
He loved
he
him.
was more intertwined.
Okay, so explain this to me like
So
I was
Luke's
a Harry
a
Potter
Gryffindor.
fan. Two sides of the same coin. Use a different analogy.
So Slytherins are like super ambitious and like want power, like power. Like don't care how you get there, like almost sociopath.
Okay.
Not all of them, but like just to put it in like layman's, like the
Got it.
simplest of terms.
Okay.
Will do anything.
Got it.
Will be racist. Will lie. Will kill people. Will kiss whose ever ass they needs to get. All of Voldemort's followers are almost exclusively Slytherins.
Because they want the power
In
he
the
has.
books.
Except
Not
for
saying if you're a
Peter
Slytherin,
Pettigrew.
you are probably, hopefully, not a racist. If you are, stop being a racist, please.
Do you think that Voldemort was racist though?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
His whole thing was he wanted to, like, rank within the wizarding world purebloods, half-bloods, mudbloods, and then also expose the wizarding world to everyone so that they could make muggles be their slaves.
Okay, I missed that when I watched the movie. I did not see
He's like Wizard Hitler.
that.
no,
he was-
Grindelwald is Wizard Hitler.
Yeah, Grindelwald's also bad.
He had some crimes, I hear.
We'll find
He
out.
did.
I have never seen any of those movies.
So it's interesting because I feel like we've had enough different answers that I was kind of surprised we both got the same thing.
yeah. So hold on. Let's
I
read.
think more than half were the same.
I don't. Not more than half were the same. I think there was a lot of answers.
I would say
that-
even if it is more than half, that's still kind of
But I mean, there might be some where
Impressive.
it's like really gonna
I-
lean you on one way or the other, and then
Yeah.
there's some where it's like just gonna, like it's not, they're not all equal parts.
Well, the first thing it says here is welcome to Hufflepuff House, where loyalty, friendship, and justice is valued. I do think, that for me, for sure, all of those things. How do you feel like loyalty, friendship, and justice are top 3 for you, Gabe?
yeah. I'll never disagree that I'm a Hufflepuff. Like
Oh, okay.
I know what I am, and I am what I am.
Hufflepuff may be the butt of most jokes. This
Accurate.
house is certainly not one to overlook. Yeah, don't overlook us.
Yeah, Huffle bitch.
Good at finding things.
Hufflepuffs are very similar to Gryffindors, except they know where the line is and hardly ever cross it. See, I cross the line too much, apparently.
Yeah, that's why I would see the Sorting Hat would definitely ask you what you prefer,
Yeah,
and I
do
think you would
that.
say Gryffindor.
So what is the difference? What would this say for Gryffindor?
Well, Gryffindors really like a lot of attention.
Oh.
That's why.
I hate attention.
So that's what I think would happen if this was the real life.
I mean, they still typically fight for what's right, and like they're gonna be loyal. They're gonna like have really strong friendships and like relationships and strong bonds with people. But they'll like go out of their way to do something, whereas like maybe a Hufflepuff would again wait for the thing to come to them and then do something. They're not gonna like seek it out.
So do I have to? Can we put in one where I guess they gave us the chance to
you
say.
got the chance.
Yeah,
Yes.
Got the
Could've said
chance. Sorting Hat, you're wrong. I take it back. I want to be a Gryffindor.
So
I have to redo this whole test.
I agree that I think you're a Hufflepuff because I think you're a little bit too much of a goob to be a Gryffindor.
He'd be like a
Not in a bad way.
He'd be like a Cedric Hufflepuff, though.
Yeah. The guy, the only one we
know.
The Hogwarts champion for Goblet of Fire was from Hufflepuff.
Twilight.
Basically, the only time
yeah.
anyone from Hufflepuff does anything in the
He
book.
dies though, right?
Yeah, but
Spoiler?
it's not because he's a Hufflepuff. It's because Voldemort's
The Gryffindor
the
lives.
devil.
Oh, but here's the thing: why did Voldemort kill him?
He wasn't supposed to be there.
No.
But he could have brought him in and be like, "Hey, man, want to come to my team?" He didn't ask
Let me
him.
tell you something about Voldemort.
Yeah.
Shoots first.
Killing someone means nothing to him.
Avada Kedavra.
It is like blinking. No second thoughts.
Okay.
Voldemort was conceived while his father was under the spell of a love potion, so he is physically incapable of ever grasping the concept of love.
Okay.
And because
Interesting.
of that, and also because he's evil,
Yeah.
he'll just kill people with no regard.
How did he become evil, though? Do you think he was born evil?
Yes. His
Because I think you can not get love but not be evil at the same time.
absolutely. I don't necessarily think it was his upbringing because like his dad wasn't around because his mom was like, maybe he'll love me if I stop giving him this potion, and he didn't. So he left.
Daddy wasn't
Also,
there.
his dad's a Muggle,
Whoa.
so he's not even a pureblood,
Wow.
and he don't got no nose.
Wait, is he the half-blood prince?
No,
He is Hitler.
Who's the half-blood prince then?
I don't want to tell you if you don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember. I watched all the movies.
Professor?
Snape?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Snape. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. We love you.
No, I do love Alan Rickman. I
Missed
hate Snape though.
Everybody should hate. You know what blows my mind?
There are so many Snape apologists.
And like
I like Snape.
Why?
and the amount
He
of
did
people.
the right thing in the end. Okay,
Pause.
all right. I'm gonna let you
the,
guys talk.
The
'cause I don't
amount of
understand
people
this.
that like have Snape and Lily like involved in like their relationship.
They're shipping them.
No, not just shipping them, but like compare their relationship.
Oh.
I'm like, you realize that was a very
you,
one-sided
you just
relationship.
want to have a stalker.
Yeah.
Or be a stalker.
You like to show you, don't you?
That is a good show.
So okay, hold on. Let me understand. So what I remember of the movies,
Yes.
right, is that Snape was he was
Severus
under the whole time. He knew that he was good, and he needed to lie to get the Slytherin's trust to be close to Voldemort, so that he can sneak some Hercules Mulligan style secrets.
It's not just Slytherin.
To
I think
Dumbledore.
you mean
He
Death
he
Eaters.
was, yeah, he was.
The,
like
okay,
Death
the
Eaters.
bad dudes, right?
Yeah.
So, but also, because he loved Lily, he was always going to look out for Harry no matter what.
Yeah,
right?
but that's fine. But you don't need to be a dick because this woman didn't love you. Also, he's not just a dick to Harry.
Yeah, he dick to
is
the whole school.
And like they don't. I think in the movie they try and kind of backpedal it because they want you to like him. Like in the
that's
book,
why I like him.
in the books, he calls Hermione ugly in either the first or second book. Like, can you imagine as a teacher, you have a position of power, 11 or 12-year-old girl, and you tell her she's an ugly know-it-all.
Can you imagine
To her
telling
face.
Emma Watson that she's ugly?
Yeah.
You're not ugly,
Also,
Emma.
if you're a teacher and you have a student who like loves to study and learn,
that-
why would you like abuse them?
Why'd you get into
verbally?
teaching?
Like that's the goal.
Spoken
Okay.
like a true Ravenclaw.
Also, are you familiar at all with Boggarts?
I have them in my nose.
Yes. Also, it's like this thing where when it's in
That was
front
a
of you,
It
yeah, I
was,
wasn't going
but-
with you. When it's in front of you, it becomes your worst fear.
Yeah.
Like your
Oh,
absolute
yeah.
worst
It
fear.
was in the box.
Yeah.
What's in the
Like, no
box?
one knows what they really look like because whenever you see it, it is your worst fear. So to put this in perspective, Neville, whose parents were tortured to insanity by Voldemort and his followers, so he's grown up with that. His worst fear is Snape. That's how shitty that
Interesting.
man is.
I like him.
That's a good point. Never thought of
There's
that.
no way. Okay.
Okay,
I'll give you
I
this. He's
feel
better
like
than Dumbledore.
I like Alan Rickman, and I think that's where they made the mistake because Alan Rickman, while does a great job, like you can't hate him because even
Yeah.
you don't hate Hans Gruber either. Like
That's what I was going to say.
like,
Hans
it's just-
Gruber
you
playing a
can't-
wizard.
You can't hate Alan Rickman. He does it, even though he does a great job. Like, but again, I will say I think they backpedal it a little in the movies and kind
Yeah.
of make it less harsh. But like in the book, it's bad. Like I don't think just because he was doing the right thing in the big picture doesn't forgive all the dumb shit he did.
Yeah.
So you bring up Dumbledore, Gabe. We were talking about this the other night. Why do you not like Dumbledore? Because you had said something about him just literally just only killing Harry, but I understood the whole plot of he had to kill Harry with the intent of he knew he was going to live anyways.
No, he
No,
did
no,
not.
no, no,
He
no,
did
he
not
did
know he was
not.
gonna
That's
live.
not how that works.
No.
He didn't know
He
was
gave
gonna
them.
live.
He gave him a thing to where he can come back from the dead.
What?
Isn't that what happened?
No.
He died and came back from the dead.
Yeah, he died-ish and didn't die all the way, but Dumbledore
Didn't give that to
save
him.
him.
Dumbledore was grooming him like a lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah.
He was getting him ready.
My issue is like, honestly, you can tell him. Like, he never gives Harry enough credit. Which
Nobody
like,
does. Nobody tells Harry anything
I
in
will
these
say
movies.
this: Harry Potter is not my favorite character in the Harry
No, he's
Potter
boring.
universe. It's
But
not that
anyway.
he's boring. I find him irksome. He like it's a lot of things. But like that, he still should get some credit, especially like the relationship he had with Dumbledore. Like Dumbledore should have known that he would still do the right thing. Because there were so many other times Harry jumped into situations knowing that he could die to save people.
Yeah.
He would have done it in that situation because it's literally saving the entire world.
So, but why? If Dumbledore was grooming Harry just to die, who did he think was going to kill Voldemort?
He thought,
No.
I believe that Dumbledore thought they would die simultaneously.
Correct. That's what I also think.
But they didn't,
No, they did not.
because the thing, the Horcrux in his scar was killed. It was
Yeah.
part of his soul that he had separated,
Dumbledore
right?
didn't know that Harry was a Horcrux.
Oh,
So when he killed Harry, he killed that final Horcrux in him, so that then there was only one left that needed to be taken care of.
which
snake.
was the snake.
Right.
When Neville
because
saved us all, the real
when
chosen one.
Dumbledore tried to kill Harry as an infant, the killing spell rebounded off of him and hit Voldemort, but Voldemort didn't die all the way. And so the way Dumbledore explains it is this part of Voldemort that was still alive was just like scrambling to grab onto any living thing in that room to survive. And that living thing was Harry. So that's why the Horcrux came from him.
Okay, so the snake is the last thing,
Yeah.
and Neville kills the snake,
Yeah, he does.
and then
The real
Voldemort just
chosen
kind of
one.
shrivels up.
No. Then he can be killed.
Correct.
It's like losing all your lives in a video game, and then you're on your last life.
Got
Good
it.
analogy. Now put it in
That's
Star Wars.
that one where no, I got that one was fine. She put it in a video game, so I got
There
it.
are Star Wars video games. so.
That's true. There are
All right. Let's get to this Patronus.
Okay. Yes. Do you know what a Patronus is?
The tequila.
Okay, cool. So pick one. Okay, so let me preface this. The Patronus quiz is supposed to be very you're not supposed to think about it or like debate it. It's supposed to be like initial first
Okay,
thought,
so-
first instinct.
Let's
All
do one
do
at a
this.
time.
Let's
then.
do it. Let's do it quick.
Yes.
Should we do one at a time, or
I will answer it. I'll read it, and then you're just gonna answer
All right,
it
let's do it.
simultaneously.
do you have two?
All right.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
And it's a different website, so it's gonna work.
All right.
Pick one. Glitter, shine, glow.
Glow.
Glitter. What did you say? Did you say glow?
Glow. Yeah.
Nice. I like this. This is fun.
This is
like-
so much pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's less stakes on this one because I kind of don't care.
What? But I want steak.
He did say that earlier.
Literally, I was eating an enchilada, and I was
Okay,
like,
who's
"This is
ready?
not
Are
steak."
you ready?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Pick one. Leaf, thorn, blade.
Leaf.
Blade.
Interesting.
I keep picking the last one. You keep picking the first one.
I just don't want like a
He's
thorn.
like dancing. I love it.
I'm like, this is intense. This is like
Okay. Seek, serve, protect.
Protect. It's the same thing happened again.
the first one. Just sounds so good.
Okay, I'm gonna say them in a different order than they're
Okay.
listed and
Okay.
see if this happens.
All right.
Okay. Discover, dream, dance.
Dream.
Discover.
Okay. See. There
Was
we
Dream
go.
the first one though?
No.
Okay.
I still picked the last one.
Okay. Improve or make.
Improve.
So
What if we get the same answer?
I will call bullshit if that
The exact
happens.
same Patronus.
Okay. Bright or shadow.
Bright.
Bright.
There we go.
Shadows are scary.
They are.
They're like
love
horror
them.
movies.
Salt or sweet.
Sweet.
Duh. Let's eat some more donuts.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Warm, cold.
Warm.
Cold. But only in the house. If it's snowing, it's way too cold, and I hate that.
Well, we're not thinking about it.
Okay.
Blood, bone.
Blood.
I love a good bone.
Respect. You know, blood doesn't bother me.
It didn't bother me either.
Do you guys get queasy over blood?
No.
No.
I don't either. Yeah. I never understood that. I've seen people faint looking at a paper cut.
Like Twilight.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Rough, smooth.
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 Oh my God, Gabe, it's
Okay. So
That's a bummer.
let's just go ahead and just tell us what you think we were going to be.
I think there's too many
so
options.
many. Yeah, we'll do this not on camera, and then we'll just say what they
We'll
were.
post it.
Yeah, we'll post it.
I feel like my Patronus.
If you could pick
Hufflepuff.
any animal, what would it be? When I did this quiz, mine was a wild boar.
Oh. I would be an eagle
I don't like
or a
birds.
sea turtle. An eagle. An
I
eagle.
feel like you would be. I feel like an eagle would be a good one.
I
for
want to be
you.
an
Yeah.
otter.
An otter, yeah.
I feel like an eagle. They're
I like-
majestic.
I like otters. Just eat on my belly.
A little crack open some seafood. You don't like seafood though.
Yeah, but I like otters.
Oh.
So I like to be one.
Yeah, I would do eagle. Is dragon a Patronus? Could
Yeah, it is, but it's super rare.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
mine. I think I got it.
I
felt
don't
like-
think you will, but
What would
we'll
it,
find out.
what would it take to become a dragon Patronus?
You don't become.
I don't
a
think
Patronus.
Hufflepuffs become dragons.
Do you know what
I
a
would.
Patronus is?
Yeah,
Tell me.
it's when you throw up a light in the sky,
Okay.
and the light scares away the Dementors,
Okay.
and it's like
That's
I'm a
not
dragon.
wrong.
I'm just a white light.
But like you're not becoming anything.
No, you transform into the light, and you're part of you half your body teleports to the light, and half your body stays here.
Do you have to do the Patronum to have the light come?
Yeah, you have to be
That's the
able
only way
to
to get your Patronus?
expecto patronum. Yeah, but they don't really go into this so much in the movie. You can do it for things other than protection. Like they in the book use it as like a communication thing. Like you could whip up a Patronus and be like, "Take this message to Jessica, 78 miles away," and be like,
Then your
"I'll be
dragon
home."
would just-
Wait, but on the train when the Dementors were there, the
Yeah.
guy who was sleeping underneath
Lupin.
he didn't. Also, he's my favorite. He was a
He
bad
is
guy
great. No.
in the movie Dragonheart.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, I was
I
about
was
to
like,
say.
no.
Yes,
he also-
which is one of my favorite movies of all time. But he doesn't say.
Yeah, he
He doesn't
he's
say
great.
the spell. He just uncovers himself and is like,
Well,
In the book,
in-
he does.
Okay.
In the movie, they're just the worst.
Also, like,
"I'm gonna go."
from my
with that."
understanding of Harry Potter, once you're good enough, you don't have to say them out loud.
Yeah, so it's part
he
of.
would be good enough.
It's part of
werewolf.
like something they
Spoiler.
studied later on is like doing nonverbal spells,
Yeah.
but also because the books are told third person, like they're told from Harry, but it's not first person,
Okay.
so it's like third person specific.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
only really Harry's point of view for the most part.
Okay.
So in that scenario, even if Lupin said it, Harry might not have heard it because he's already like falling under the Dementor
Yeah,
situation.
that makes sense.
Oh, that's a good. I see what
Yeah.
what you did there.
Another problem I had with the movie I'm watching now, and then we'll finish. At one point, they're under the tree, the Whomping Willow.
Yeah.
And Snape's there.
Always.
And always there. Always watching.
Under the tree.
And Harry hits him with an Expelliarmus. Knocks him out. Not what that spell does.
Yeah, they do that a lot in the movies. They kind of switch Stupefy and Expelliarmus
Yeah.
and like make them the same
Stupefy
thing.
would've made
Expelliarmus
sense.
just like
Disarms.
basically smacks your wand out of your hand. And,
And that's
Stupefy
why-
is like punching you in the face.
And that's why the wizard was allegiant to Malfoy, was because he disarmed someone.
The wand, do you mean?
Yes, what did I say?
You said the wizard.
The wizard.
You're
I
a
meant
wizard, Harry.
wand. You're a wizard, Harry. Anyways, final thoughts from you guys, because you guys are the experts. I am but a wee rookie, and I'm probably, full disclosure, never going to listen to those audiobooks.
I will.
However, I will watch the movies again and give them another chance. But
I
I
bought
want
'em, so.
I want to watch them in random order, though. I want to.
Don't watch
Why?
don't even if you're gonna watch them, just listen
What's
to the
the point
books.
of
Like,
doing
you're in the
that?
car so much.
No, but I like to. I'm a visual person.
Then don't listen to books in the car.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I was at work when I did that.
You also listen to them in the car
Name one time that I ever listened to a book in the car.
before quarantine.
Tell me the date.
October.
Damn it.
And if you got a dream, everybody, go and don't be racist and wear your mask.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Yeah,
if
you know,
want.
do you guys remember as kids, did you guys ever have the personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
Can you imagine what a ripoff that would be if you did, like, you read Cat in the Hat and you got a free pizza, and then it's like, well, I read Harry Potter. I only got the same pizza. That's unfair.
We didn't. We got like we had a little shop at our school you could go into with all
course.
your AR points.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember any of that stuff. And now Grievous is out, and he's going to be doing
That
stuff.
means Jessica's out.
That means Jessica's up. Anyways, with that, all right, Gabe, let's try this again.
No.
If you've got a dream,
Go and
Don't be
chase it.
racist.
Don't be racist. Wear a mask. Kelcey, you're an angel. Welcome back to Florida.
thanks.